Hey guys, it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this she shed build. If you're just now joining me, then you want to go back and watch the last two videos that I have. The first one is the secret revealed video, and that will catch you up on the last year because this has been a year in the making project. And then there's also part one, basically, which will catch you up to where we are today. I will link both of those videos down in the description box below. We have done a little bit since that video, so I'll catch you up on that. And then today we are going to start working on the door jamb that you see behind me here. But let me show you what else we've been doing. So basically we have two reclaimed windows that are going to be going in the shed here, this big giant 6x6 foot one. So we cut down the framing that will keep that window in, as well as the window that's going up here in the back. If you follow me over on Instagram, you've already seen this. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you can find me at TheDailyDIYer. And you'll get some more sort of in real time updates on what's going on. So I'll link that down in the description box below too. So we also, well, Brian braced this up quite a bit more. We've had some good storms come through, so we want to make sure we did not lose our structure at all. But today we're going to be working on creating the door framing here, and so you'll get your first look at what the front door of the shed will look like. Alright, so here's what we accomplished today. We have a door. It's not quite done yet, but it's up there. Let me show you. Alright, so we built the frame for the door, and then the stop for the door, and put the threshold in. And now the door will close. Well, we're going to do a little sanding on the bottom so that it closes all the way, but it's in there. It's made to fit. It's not going to go on. It's not going to stay there. We're going to take it off. I'm going to do some work on it. So I'm actually going to take this down to the woodworking shop and sand it down and paint it. I'm pretty sure I want the inside to be black, but the outside, I'm not quite sure if I want to do white, if I want to do the robin's egg blue that's the same as our back door. So let me know down in the comments below, what color would you paint the front side of this door? I would like your opinion. Alright, so here's our big pile of shingles basically, but I wanted to bring you inside so you could see the hardware that we got for the front door. So it's the oil rub bronze, and we're going to use this right here, and then also this for the key lock. So this is going to be really nice because I won't necessarily have to have a key every time I go out to the shed to get in. I can just type these numbers in. Alright, so it's the next day now. I am downstairs in my woodworking shop, and I've brought the door inside here so I can work on it inside and out of the heat and out of the sun. And what I plan to do is sand it down. It has some holes that need to be filled, so I'm going to do all of that, prep it, and then start painting it. While I am working on this door in this video, I thought I would give you a backstory as far as this door goes, because obviously it is not a brand new door. It is a used, sort of older door, and it's actually from the Restore. And if you're not familiar with the Restore, it is the Habitat for Humanity store. So it's a resale shop or a thrift store, but it has reclaimed building material in it. So this door came from the St. Louis area. They actually were relocating the store, and when we went, we just got really lucky, and they were moving stuff out, and they had the door sectioned off so you couldn't go back there. But I saw this door from afar, and I asked someone if they would let me go check it out, and they actually did. They let us go back in this restricted sort of area, and I asked how much the door was, and they told me $5. So I think they were really just trying to get rid of stuff instead of having to move it. And so, of course, absolutely, we took it right then and there. It's a very heavy door, and I want to say, if I had to guess, it's probably from an old business. So it's got very, very thick glass in it, and that's why we had to build such a big door frame. So I love it, and I'm loving that I get to refinish it and make it my own. Good morning, guys. Today is a big day. We actually have some help coming to get the trusses and the roof deck on the shed today, so cross your fingers for us that this happens. Brian is off renting the scaffolding right now, and then we are gonna get started. All right, here you go. End of the day. We got all the, well, I didn't. Guys got all of the trusses up and a lot of the roof decking up, and there's still a lot to go, but just, it's so different now with having all the trusses and everything up. So I'll give you a closer look. Hi guys, say hi.
Hi.
I thought he's doing all this work. He should join me for one of these updates. So what did we get accomplished?
Not as much as I wanted to.
Well, that's the story of this building, but what did we get accomplished?
We got the rafters up. We got some of the sheeting up and taped, but we're kind of at a standstill because it's a little too steep for us.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about how big this building is, and the actual size of the interior is 12 foot wide by 25 foot long. But the thing about it is our walls are 10 foot tall, and then we have a really, really high pitch on this roof, and we did that on purpose because we're putting a loft in here. So the peak of the roof is probably at like 19 foot high, and it's all open with exposed beams. So he had some help.
Yeah.
I tried to help getting up on that roof to get the sheeting up, but it is terrifying to be honest with you. We did our best, and we have a strip down the middle that just we could not get to and weren't willing to get up on the roof to do
Yeah.
ourselves. So we've hired somebody. And hopefully, cross your fingers for us, that the rain and the storms that are predicted for like the next 2 weeks straight doesn't pan out and we get some dry time for our handyman to come with his workers, and they're gonna finish sheathing the roof, taping it. They're going to put all the shingles on and the gable box ends on.
Yeah.
They're gonna pretty much take care of the whole roof for us. And they said they could do it in a day, which we know would take us a lot longer.
Yep.
So it was just worth it for us to just hire it out. The roof really needs to get put on ASAP so that our beautiful stained exposed beams don't get ruined, and so our sheathing doesn't get ruined, and our hard work
Yeah.
doesn't get destroyed. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, Brian is going to start running electrical wire. So we've gone through and marked where we want all of the electrical boxes, pretty much.
Yeah. And I'm going to start drilling holes so we can actually, once we get the outside sheeting on, get the wire run and the boxes in.
Yeah, so we can get the wires run and, well, the holes sheathing on and then run the wires. Yeah, kind of like in that order. So we're doing what we can. Now we're going to put all the sheathing on the building, but at least we're going to get the roof taken care of. So I'll kind of show you, or I should have showed you throughout this video what we're doing, and then I'll come back and show you the roof, hopefully while they're working on it and when it gets finished. Update time. Not really a good update.
Not really.
Our roofing has not happened because it has just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained, and so I don't know. We're not sure when that will happen. So we've been working on other things in the meantime until it stops raining and our roofer can come and finish that. So we're in the garage where it's dry, and Brian moved the big giant window in here. So we've been working on that, and that's been a learning process.
Yeah.
Because it's an old window, it's not very efficient window, so we're trying to make it be functional, still have character and history. So we have basically tore it apart.
Yeah, tore all the old glazing out of it, and now we're attempting to put the new in.
Yeah, so we had to dig all of the like stuff that keeps the window panes in out.
Yeah.
And then I sanded it all down. We found out it had a layer of yellow paint at one time, like sunshine yellow.
Yeah. Very popular in the early 90s.
So it's an older window, but so it's all sanded, cleaned up, and now we're adding this glazing stuff. It's called glazing. It's more like a putty.
Yeah, it's glazing putty.
Glazing putty, and basically it just goes around the outside of the window pane and holds the glass in. And
it seals out what you don't want in.
Yeah. So that's what we've been working on in the meantime. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now because I'm not sure when we're gonna get the roofing work done, and I want to get you guys out this update, and then hopefully the next one will have a lot more accomplished and we can bring you that kind of stuff. So that's about all.
That's it.
For now, anyway. Please share this video if you have friends that might want to be following along with our journey on the she shed build. And thumbs up the video, hit subscribe so you can join us as we continue this, but I also put out DIY tutorials every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.